What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another fishing video. I'm back in that same spot, you know, the honey hole I've been going to lately. So I just climbed down here, and right behind me there is the run where I caught those two cutties, and just down from there is where I got the chum, and up that way is where I got the rainbow. So I mean, I've caught a few fish here. This is a pretty sweet spot. Today though, I was really smart, and I've been leaving my boots in the truck. Notice the shoelaces? They're frozen. So I didn't change upstairs, like up at the truck. I gotta change down here, but I gotta thaw the boots out. So what I'm gonna do is pitch a couple in this hole here while I'm waiting for them to thaw. Then I'll get dressed. I'm gonna cross the river over that way as well, so that I can get to the Cutthroat run there. Maybe they're still there, maybe not. One thing I can say for absolute certain is I haven't seen any salmon yet. The chum are done, I think, because they were here last weekend, but not in a huge abundance. Now, don't get me wrong, there might still be some fish lingering over there. In fact, I might, yeah, I can see some. So they are still here, which means they're still spawning, which means the Cutthroat are still hanging out behind them. Let's go get some. It's cold this morning, you guys. It's pretty chilly. I've given my boots one dunk in here, but this water is freezing. Like, it is definitely wintertime on the river. And it's good though. Fish like the cold water. I mean, rainbows and stuff thrive in that kind of thing. So it's good. It's good. I mean, the fish are probably trying to stock up for winter for the fat reserves. Things get less plentiful around that time, so you know, hopefully we get into some cutties just down here. I have seen some salmon now, just even swimming in this pool. So now that the boots are kind of, I think they're thawed enough, I can put them on anyway. I'm gonna get changed, and we're gonna pop across the river, and we're gonna go over there and see if we can't catch some cutthroats. Totally just biffed it in the river, but I got a fish. So that's cool. This is a small one. Looks like a cutthroat. Brutal, dude. Yeah, I hooked this fish, and then I just fell over into the river. And in fact, I should probably check my camera gear. Okay. Got a fish. Wicked. On the egg. Swallowed it too. It's okay. I'm not trying to damage you or anything. I just want to get the hook out. But you're kind of in a bad spot. There we go. Alright. Yeah, just inhaled it. Give it back. Come on. Beautiful fish. Yeah, nice cutthroat. There he goes. Right back to the spot. You guys, I just love this little run. Like, every time I come here, I hook something. Pretty much every time. And I think that there's a fish over there in that spot. I've seen a couple kind of like flashes, which tells me it's probably actively feeding. If it is a fish, it could be a leaf, but I just have a feeling that it's a bigger cutthroat. Just lurking right there. Right there. But it didn't go down, so obviously doesn't want what I have on. Let me just check this. Come on. Just want to see if my weight is still on. I'm just getting wrapped and tangled all over the place here, you guys. Fishing is both fun and frustrating. Have you ever noticed that? So that last fish got on, I totally fell in the water before I started recording. I was going to hit the GoPro, I'm like moving backwards to get back on the beach. Sure enough, I hit a rock, stumble, fall straight on my back. So don't do that. Terrible. I shouldn't have even been wearing my backpack. Nice little fish, smaller than the other cutties that we've caught out of here, but because there's one, there's probably more. I'm gonna keep flogging this water because that took about 20 casts, but I got it on the egg. So here we go. Here's to more fishing. Okay, so I got another chum. Wasn't really trying for this guy. He's looking real gross. It's not good. I don't want him to break me off, but he probably will. These are powerful fish. Oh my God, okay. Good, he's gone. Oh, wow. All right. Got another fish. Yeah, of course I got my tunes in and I can't keep track of what's going on with the GoPro sounds. So I've just unfortunately hooked a rotten salmon, and it's a chum. I'm probably gonna lose my line here. Maybe I can land this guy, maybe. Kind of doubting it. It's trying to go downstream. There it is. Didn't want it. So that's interesting. See that bear? It just got a salmon. So I actually need to go over there though, which right now that kind of sucks. So I'm just grabbing my bear spray because I have to go back that way, and going towards a bear is probably the dumbest thing I can do. But maybe I'll hang out here and fish this for a couple minutes just to see what he does, because he has a fish. He or she, I'm assuming it's gender. Watch out. But I mean, that is literally right where I need to be. And in fact, it's going closer to where I need to be. It's the thing about out here, there's a lot of wildlife, man, and it's diverse. These salmon bring a lot of nutrients into the rivers. So there's a lot of bird life, like just up there, there's that heron fishing. Keep an eye out on that bear. So you made it to the end of the video. I'm thankful for you guys. Anybody that's willing to check out my vlogs, it's like the coolest thing ever that anybody wants to watch what I'm doing. So I appreciate you. This was overall a pretty solid fishing trip, if you ask me. I went out in the morning, super sleepy, like almost didn't go. and I get out there and I catch that first little cutty, which is quite a bit smaller than the other ones that we caught out of there. Those ones were like nice sea run cuts, I think. This time we got something a little bit smaller. Unfortunately, the second cutthroat, I did land it, but I didn't get it on film. I had my earbuds in and I was messing around with the GoPro trying to like look at it from the hat cam without taking it off. I eventually take off my hat to try and get a view of it because I couldn't hear it. Like when a GoPro starts up, it's like beep 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 or whatever, it beeps, and I couldn't hear that, so I didn't know if it was on. I got like part of the battle with the fish. It was like running around pretty good. I did land it. It was a little bit more chrome than the other one, but it just didn't film. Unfortunately, the GoPro turned off. Thought it was on, turned off, and now when reviewing footage, of course it isn't there. But we got a couple of chums too. The bear was kind of sketchy. I didn't film my whole encounter with it. I don't know why. It's stupid. I should have done that. But essentially what happened is I fished that little spot and the bear started walking to where I needed to be. So I had to make a decision. I was heading back anyways. So I went to the crossing where the bear was. It had moved down just a little bit, like enough that I could cross the river safely. So I crossed the river safely and then started walking kind of in its direction, and it essentially just jogged on. I had my bear spray, so I was prepared for whatever would have happened, but sometimes in those instances you got to make a decision. I wasn't gonna sit there and wait all day for the thing to move on. So it got its meal, I got home safe, and that's really all that matters. So thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I really appreciate you. If you made it all the way to the end, you're the best. You can check out some of our previous videos. I've got some better fish on videos from a couple weeks ago. Better footage too, I think. So you can check that out. Feel free to subscribe to our channel, like and comment. It all, honestly, it really does. It like boosts our analytics and helps with the algorithm. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, I would love you forever, and there's going to be a ton more content coming soon, so just stay tuned. Peace.